Hey guys, I want to share with you one change in mindset that will absolutely change your life and will allow you to absolutely destroy your goals. So a lot of people, when they're thinking about goals, right, and goal setting, they think about what they will achieve and how they will feel and all of those things. For example, a lot of people, like everyone wants to be rich, right? Like if you ask let's say 1,000 people, everyone wants to be rich. Everyone wants to have, financial resources, like live a good life, successful life. But what a lot of people don't understand and what a lot of people don't see is that price for success, right? Price for success in any industry, and specifically, the price that you would have to pay, right? So specifically the price that you would have to pay if you want to be successful at something, you have to pay the price. There is a sacrifice that will lead to your success. So for example, you want to be successful in business, then probably most likely you'll have to sacrifice some family time, you'll have to sacrifice, and you'll have to surpass and handle so much stress to achieve that success, right? And so that's the part that a lot of people are not thinking about, because you look on the Instagram, you look on YouTube, everyone is so successful, everyone is so people sharing their best moments. And most entrepreneurs, on the path to achieve those moments, or even the moments that you don't see, the moments behind the scenes, those are terrible moments sometimes. Sometimes there is a lot of stress, sometimes there's fights with their colleagues, fights with their spouses. There are many things that you simply do not see. And so one thing that will absolutely change how you view success and will allow you to achieve success is that before you even plan to go from point A to point B, you understand what you're willing to sacrifice to achieve that success, right? And once you understand that, once you have the framework, once you have the understanding, once you have the understanding that you will, whatever comes your way, whatever needs to be sacrificed, right? And some of the most successful people, you look on the surface, they're very successful, but then you look behind the scenes, then you look for all of the sleepless nights they had, all of the stress they had to overcome, right? For example, in our business right now, there is a lot of fucking stress. There's a lot of stress that I wish I didn't have, right? But we want to go from this point to this point, and stress is inevitable, right? Obviously, you get used to a certain level of stress as you grow as an entrepreneur, and you're getting better with handling the stress as well. But level of stress just becomes bigger and bigger, because you get used to a certain level of stress, and now there's another level of success, and that comes with an even bigger level of stress. For example, Sam Walton, the founder of Walmart, one of the most successful entrepreneurs ever. And if you're in e-commerce industry, or if you're in retail, you just gotta fucking read that book, because that book is just mind-blowing. But in this book, you will read many things, for example, that a lot of people wouldn't notice. A lot of people would just it's just normal. But the amount of stress that this guy had to overcome, because he leveraged everything. He leveraged his house, he leveraged basically every single possession that he had, personal, right? He would leverage every single loan, because he needed the capital to expand his business. And so he would leverage, and obviously imagine your house is being loaned. And I mean, that's kind of what you will see with successful entrepreneurs, is that they go all in, right? They go all in, to succeed. You see that with Elon Musk, when, for example, 2 or 3 launches of his rocket, just the rocket just blew away, hundreds of $millions to prepare the launches. And he was basically up to his last few $1 million when the rocket finally just went up to the space. And the amount of stress, you can imagine the amount of stress that he had to overcome to achieve the level of success that he has right now. When one of his kids died, under 1 year old, and he died when child was sleeping. And imagine pushing, so the level of success, he's very successful. Whatever he says is tremendously valuable. Entrepreneurs enjoy it. obviously, but what he had to sacrifice, right? And a lot of people would just like give up, right? Would just like, hey, fuck it, you know, I don't want this. Like, I'll just stay where I am, or like I'll just grow my business a lot slower, but not have all of this risk. And that's totally fine, you know, that's kind of like the path that everyone chooses. But don't for a second think that you can kind of like have the good part but not have the bad part, right? Because all the time when you have something good, something bad is also coming your way. For every action there is reaction. Everything that goes up must at some point to go down, right? So this is one of the things, guys, that if you will realize it and you'll be ready for it, right? And because like when I'm with my personal clients that I'm consulting, like, I mean, they sometimes, you know, we would start working together when they'll be already like very successful, and most of our clients already, we start working with them when they're like six figures per month, like 7 figures per month sometime, and obviously they already had a level of success. But then I would share with them what expects them if they want to go to, like, let's say multiple 8-figure level, right? I share with them the things that I have encountered when I wanted to go from like 7-figure level to 8-figure level, and then from 8-figure level to multiple 8-figure level. And so all of those things that you'll inevitably have to face at some point. So this is, guys, what you have to keep in mind if you just want to go after something. And the same here, like the same with personal goals, right? So I want to get in shape. I want to lose like another 20 pounds of weight that I have gained. Now that comes with a price. That comes with a price of waking up early 3 times a week when I'm exercising with my trainer. That comes at a price. 3 times a week I have the cardio session after work, and I have to be in a certain like RPM, not like RPM, like BPM, beats per minute or something, for like 45 minutes. So I have to sustain that kind of like pressure 3 times a week. So 3 times a week workouts, 3 times a week cardio. So that is a price that I have to pay, right? Obviously it's like maybe not today, oh maybe I'll sleep 1 hour more, but that is a price that I have to pay, and I pay it. You know, I didn't want to exercise today. I was maybe I'll sleep like 30 minutes more, but then I have committed, I have paid, and now I have to go and do it. Whatever goals you have, you can just, you know, kind of like think about your past and be ready to pay the price that comes with it. Because again, guys, that's extremely important. Like, for example, just to live here in Miami, in this beautiful place, you know, I'm from Ukraine, and like just to move from like Ukraine to United States, there's so many fucking obstacles just to get like a visa, right? Just to like overcome all of these like logistical things, right? So I totally understand everyone who is like, let's say not from like United States, like the amount of things you have to overcome just to like set up a business, like the amount of bureaucracy that you have to overcome, like even in Europe, in Poland, the tremendous amount of bureaucracy, like for online businesses specifically, for e-commerce, like those type of businesses are not really like welcome. Like people don't understand them, government doesn't understand them, and they want to suppress, they want to make everything so complex for you to even like start your company or run your company or get like payment processors. So whereas like in the United States, it is beautiful. Check this sunset. It is so, man, it's so beautiful, right? But just goes to show you that everything has a price, and it took like, you know, several years just to move from one place to another. Very simple thing. For some people it's obvious. Some people are born here, right? Some people are blessed in that respect. But if you think about your goals, be ready to pay the price. Know that it won't be instant, right? If you don't have that like instant gratification, I start e-commerce business today, like tomorrow I want to be like a millionaire, like they promise you, the fucking Instagrammers, like they promise you on their cars, the flashy cars. It won't happen. It won't happen. You'll have to pay the price, and you'll have a lot of stress along this process. But if you push through, right? If you just like, whatever happens, you just keep doing your thing. You pause for a moment, you cry if you need to, but then you just like stand up and you go and you go and you go. This is how you succeed, and this is how you get to, you know, that level where you want to be. So this is it, guys. If you need help taking your business to the next level, like your e-commerce business, if you run dropshipping business, you want to build it more sustainable, you want to build it into more profitable business, then check the link. There should be a link below. Book a call with one of my team members, and we'll see how we can help you out to take your business to the next level and help you achieve your goals. So this is it, guys. Let me know what you think in the comments. I hope you found this valuable. I wish like I watch videos like this. I mean, I've done a lot of things kind of like subconsciously, but then, you know, my mentors always told me it won't be easy. There will be a lot of sacrifice that you have to put, you know, to achieve what you want. And you achieve one thing, you sacrifice another thing. And this is basically how life works. So this is it, guys. Thank you for watching. Let me know what you think in the comments. Subscribe to my channel. And I'll see you guys in the next one. Bye, guys.